You are listening to the Wild Man Podcast.
Thank you for choosing the Wild Man Podcast. Today, our guest is Eva from Orbital Gate.
Yo, what's up?
So, my first question for you is, what inspired you to do vocals? What bands inspired you?
Oh man. I would say earliest would be like Whitechapel. Like I remember I was like 14 hearing like the somatic defilement and shit like that. And that was like huge for me. That made me want to do vocals. But I think what made me want what influenced my vocal style was Dan Watson, like early Infant Annihilator. That was like huge for me. When I was like first learning vocals, I like wanted to sound like Dan Watson. And I think at this point, like that's what the base of my technique is. So like that's kind of just what I've done since then.
Okay, I can respect that. Dan's such a lovely guy.
Yeah. I've never
never,
interacted with Dan.
uh, we've talked here and there through Instagram, but like he's on dad time now since a lot of people don't know, like since he's left like Enterprise Earth and like
Yeah.
did a lot of his projects. He's a dad now, so like he's a
Yeah.
very happy guy.
Well, that's cool.
So, my next question for you is, how do you do you guys write together or do you write lyrics separately?
Well, Orbital Gate is a solo project. So I do everything. Um, like usually I write the guitars, um, and then I'll like track guitars. Usually when I'm writing guitars, I have like an idea for drum part in mind, while I'm, writing the guitar part. And then usually like I'll track the instrumentals. Like I'll track guitar, track drums, bass, get everything done. And then I write lyrics once I can hear like the full instrumental of the song.
Okay, that's definitely what's up. I thought like for some odd reason I thought you were like a full band.
We
Like,
have a full band for live shows. But for the studio stuff, it's still just me.
okay, okay. That takes a lot of time because not a lot of people could do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been doing it for so long. I've been in, full bands before, like in the past. Um, but there was a lot of like, this isn't, what I want to be doing. Like, I could just learn how to do everything myself and then I'll be happy with what I'm doing. And I'm not going to have to be mad at other people because if it sucks, then the only person I have to blame is myself. And I, don't have to get mad at other people for not pulling their weight or whatever.
Okay, that's fair. Like I think I was talking to Acid Ingested, and I think he feels the same way
Yeah.
because like I feel like that's a lot easier. Like you don't have to hear like you said five different voices. Like like I feel like that would it's I love people in a band, but I feel like it's complicated.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's pros and cons to it. Like I've been, like I said, I've been in other bands. And like there's definitely pros to like the collaborative aspect of it. But then, doing Orbital Gate solo and like I've had other solo projects in the past as well. And like, I don't know, I like having like the full total control over everything. Um, but at the same time, I do kind of miss that collaboration.
Oh yeah. I love the death flag. That is definitely what's up.
Thank you. Yeah.
So, what are some of the slam bands you look up to?
Cerebral Incubation, number one, always. They've always been like the goats for me. Gonorrhea Nodule Mastication is like a 10 out of 10 album. Um, Devourment, obviously. Uh, Digested Flesh, underrated oldie. Their album, The Answer to Infection, is just like fucking gold standard brutal death metal slam. Um, I gotta say, diphenylchloroarzine, which is a side project of the guitarist of Cranium, and it's just disgusting, like sludgy 8 string slam. It's super fucking cool. Their like whole theme is like post-apocalyptic shit, which has really influenced my stuff. Um, and then cephalotripsy. I mean, just the goats.
Okay. So you're based in the Midwest, correct?
Yes, Chicago area.
Okay. Then we're not that. I know you've played Davenport before, correct?
We have not. No.
No? Okay, that needs to change.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying. We're trying for sure.
Like, I definitely would have loved to see you guys play with like Devourment when they come here.
Oh yeah, yeah. So that is actually Traumatization is opening that, and I played drums for their EP. I'm not in the band, but like I'm their like engineer, quote unquote, I guess. Um, and like I did session drums for them, and they asked me to fill in on drums for that show, but that is on the day that we're going to be getting back from tour. So that would just be a nightmare for me to fucking get back from tour on no sleep and then drive to Davenport with my drums and fucking play that. It would be awesome to play with Devourment, but
Oh yeah, I feel like Devourment's like those dudes are definitely killing it right now. Like
oh, for sure.
dropping secret EPs.
Yeah. I mean, they came onto the scene in the 90s and said, yo, we're going to make the fucking heaviest album in the world. And then 20 years later, they said, hey, we're going to make the heaviest album in the world again. And then they did. And they've just been continued, like a lot of old bands like that. Not that they're like old, but, you know, older bands kind of get a little more stale over the years, and they just haven't. Like they're just pumping out classics still.
Oh yeah. So my next question is, so I know you are releasing like, are you releasing a new album? Because I know you released 3 new singles.
Yeah, so that was part of a split with Vault, which is a Fallout themed slam band from Austria. And you know, given the last Orbital Gate full length was a Fallout New Vegas concept album, we just decided to do a split together. That wasn't going to be like part of anything or whatever. That's just its own standalone thing. However, I have been working on a new full length album. It's almost done. I'm just waiting on a couple vocal features and a guitar solo feature as well. And that'll be coming out at the end of the year. But that's pretty much done. We've been playing some stuff from that live. Very excited about it. It's very different for Orbital Gate, different sound, different approach. And people are really fucking with it at the shows. So,
Can you say any of the features?
um, I'll say some of them. We got Travis Warland from Enterprise Earth, who is my favorite metal vocalist of all time. I don't want to give too many of them away.
That's fair.
James McHenry from Blind Equation. That's another one I'm excited about. None of the features are in brutal death metal or slam bands. That was what I wanted to go for. Was just have like a variety of features.
Okay, I definitely love James McHenry. I've known James since I was 19.
Yeah, I've known James forever. He's awesome.
Like I remember like seeing him in Portals.
Yeah, yeah. Our first show was actually Portals' last show.
Wow, that
Yeah.
I'm still upset that Portals broke up, but I can understand it because James is getting so big with Blind Equation.
Yeah, I mean, also Portals just wasn't really doing much, but like, yeah, they were definitely like a staple in our local scene for sure. So it was a little emotional that last show, but it was fucking awesome. I love those guys. James is the homie.
Oh yeah, like I think I have a hoodie, like an OG hoodie from Blind Equation. It says cyber
Hell
emotional
yeah.
mentor.
Hell yeah.
Like I respect him. Like James is like they used to, he I think I recorded their whole set when they played down here. And I
Oh,
never
cool.
knew a phone could really like hold a set that long because like I was like my
Yeah.
arms are dying.
Yeah.
But like James Henry is like one of the best people from the Midwest. A lot of people definitely like need to know who he is.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you go anywhere, like any heavy music scene in the country, and guarantee somebody there knows who James is. Like every time we play out of state, there's always at least one person with a Blind Equation shirt at a show. Like no matter where it is, it's fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, and sorry, like trying to wake up a little bit. That sounds bad, but like work was a nightmare.
Yeah,
But like I definitely want to book you down here if that's okay.
yeah.
Like
I mean, hit me up and we can discuss details on that.
because like I know Big Ham's like me and him are working on something. I'm working on a tour, but I can't say names because like right now like the tour is kind of like after the interview we'll discuss it. But like the tour I'm working on, like it's a Midwest tour,
Yeah.
and it's all I'm gonna say it's a bunch of bands from the East Coast.
Oh, sick. Cool.
So like I'm like, man, maybe I can see if I could get back into promoting. I haven't done it in a while because like
Yeah.
COVID happened and like when you're kind of trying to do stuff in the music scene that kind of hits your depression pretty hard.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Like I remember coming home and like I booked a show, then COVID happened. I had like six bands on one bill. A band from Colorado was just driving through, like, can we hop on the bill? I was like, I don't have money for you. They're like, we'll do it for free. I was like, sure, what
Hell
the
yeah. That rules.
and they were a deathcore band, so it fit the bill too, so it worked out the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah. That's awesome.
But like, I love everything you're doing. I respect the hell out of you.
Thank you.
I think I sense it to a lot of my buddies, and like a lot of people from the Quad Cities know who you are because of Rot Pile.
Really?
Yeah, like everybody in Rot Pile, they're no longer a band, sadly. They were like the Quad Cities' only slam band.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, this man, you guys hear this band? The vocalist is sick.
Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear. That's cool.
So like it's cool seeing how far you've came, and it's amazing. I keep saying, I'm gonna praise you till the day I die.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it's fucking crazy. Like I kind of started this project as like a side project. That was like meant to be like I'm going to make one album and like not take it super seriously and just cuz at the time that I started Orbital Gate, I was working on my at the time main project Resuscitate, which is a progressive metal project. And I was like hitting a terrible writer's block and I just wanted to like I had creative energy that I wanted to put out there, but I wanted it to be something that I didn't, have to pressure myself with. So I started Orbital Gate and I didn't expect it to go anywhere, but then it took off way bigger than any other project I've ever been in. So I just continued with it. And now it's like my main thing, which is fucking crazy to me.
Oh yeah, I sent to the co-host, my co-host Seb, and he's in dripping, and he was like, "Man, that shit's brutal as fuck." He's like, "That's more brutal than dripping."
I fucking love Dripping. I saw them at Texas Domination Fest in 2024, and that shit was awesome.
I have not yet to see them, and like it's funny. A lot of people like when I confirmed Seb was the co-host, a lot of people were like, "What? You guys haven't
Yeah,
even met?"
yeah,
I was like, "Internet does wonderful things for a
yeah.
lot of people."
Oh yeah, real for sure.
And like I'm glad we connected. Like everybody was on my ass to get you on.
Really,
Yeah, they're
that's
like
fucking
that.
nuts to me.
Well, it's because like my goal is I want to bring slam into the like besides Feeling Flesh, which shout out to them. I respect the hell out of them.
Oh
I
yeah,
talk to Jason pretty regularly, not so often recently because he's been on tour and I've been working. But like Jason was like I told and Larry Wayne.
hmm
And like I told Larry, like we like so like this is probably my question for you is like, would you want to be part of another episode that we're gonna do later down the road? it's me, Larry Wayne, and probably Don from Wake of the Cadaver, and call it. It's beginning the chapter of Slam, so people see three faces of Slam.
I mean, I would absolutely love to be a part of that. That would be a fucking honor. I mean, Waking the Cadaver was like huge for me. Like, you know, when I was like growing up, because like I'm 26. So like when Waking the Cadaver was like getting, you know, big and whatever, and people were knowing it, like I was a kid. So like I was hearing them and that shit was scary. And now it's like they're like following me on Instagram and it's like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. That's just so cool to me. I love them. And Larry Wang's also the fucking goat. A lot of my like my vocal sounds and like what I do vocally is heavily inspired by what he does.
Oh yeah, like if you ever need a feature from Larry, just let me know. I'll message him. Uh, he needs to stop posting my picture on Facebook. He's a lovely guy. A lot of people don't know it. Like I feel like a lot of people are scared to message him, but Larry does free features.
Oh, really? That's sick. Yeah, I mean he's following Orbital Gate.
Yeah, like he's the nicest dude in the world, and like I give him crap because he shaved his head.
I mean that's a good reason to give somebody shit.
But like keep doing what you're doing. Like I'll definitely love to book you down here. Like I want to bring you down here because people need to see what you are bringing to the table, if that
Oh,
makes sense.
absolutely. I mean, we were trying to fucking put something together in Davenport for either Davenport or Des Moines for like July, but ended up falling through. But we would absolutely fucking love to.
Oh yeah, and I love like I'm gonna keep praising you till the day, like I keep saying, till the day I die.
Oh yeah, thank you.
It's like there's not many people. So did you learn every instrument by yourself then, I'm guessing, or did you take lessons?
I took drum lessons. Drums were my first instrument. I learned that starting when I was like 9, and I took lessons for about 5 years. Um, Everything else I'm self-taught.
Okay, that's what's up. And then I'm guessing you learned how to record by yourself, or did you have someone like give you the steps?
Um, I always like kind of tried to record by myself, but I didn't. I'm not gonna say that like I'm self-taught. I never like took classes or whatever, but the first band that I joined when I was like 16, the guitarist of that band, like he would record all of their stuff. So I learned a lot of like the basics of recording from him and kind of used that as my stepping stone to like get to a point of where I was like, yeah, I want to actually get like good at this and like be able to mix and master my own shit and have it sound good. So I don't need to go to somebody else.
Oh yeah, I feel like nowadays you can do everything at home. It's so easy, but at
Oh
the same
yeah.
time, it could be complicated.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like my boss told me about like Reaper,
Yeah, yeah, that's what I use.
and he's like, you can record everything on your computer. I'm just like this. You don't get it. I don't know how to play guitar. I'm asking for lessons.
Yeah, yeah.
And like I'll go over to his house and he'll just sit there and play his guitar and I'm like this. So is this my lesson or what are we doing here? And he's just like this. Oh, I'm just playing. We'll give you lessons eventually. I'm like, you said this 6 months ago.
Yeah, classic.
But like, is there any bands you would love to open up for?
Oh man, I've been peeling flesh for sure. Which you know, I feel like would have been way more doable if Orbital Gate started popping off. Like, I mean, I think it's doable now, but you know, now that Peeling Flesh is playing like way bigger venues, they haven't been in Chicago in a little while, so it's like maybe that's definitely one. Enterprise Earth for sure. They're one of my favorite bands of all time. I fucking love that band. And yeah, playing with them would be a fucking dream. Um, Honestly, like any like brutal death metal bands, like I love playing shows with brutal death metal bands. It doesn't even matter if they're like a big band or like a smaller band. Like we just played a show in Columbus this past weekend with two like new signings to New Standard Elite, and Anatomize was also on the show, and Ovenhead and Cordyceps Corpse, and that lineup was just fucking incredible. Like it was just so sick. I love going to shows and seeing like these underground bands with all these kids in them that are just fucking doing the most crazy shit. Like that's my favorite thing in the world. So it's there's definitely the bands that I love that would be like, oh, I'd love to, open for my favorite band or whatever. But like I love seeing like the new bands.
I was playing Buffalo.
That was really fucking cool. That was actually fucking incredible. They want us to come back next year. So, you know, hoping that, happens because that was really fun. Ironworks was a really cool venue. Never been to New York before, so that was a great time. And, we all went to Niagara Falls the day after, and that was fucking beautiful. Like that, all in all, that was like a great fucking weekend.
Oh yeah, David is such a sweet dude. I love David.
Yeah, yeah. You could tell he fucking poured his soul into that fest and he did a great job.
Oh yeah, I love like everything he does for the music scene in Buffalo. Like he's keeping the brutal death metal scene alive up there.
Hell yeah.
I forget how long I've known David. Like we were supposed to meet at Shamrock Slaughterfest last year, but there were some issues with my work schedule and my personal life that I was like, I'm not coming out to Indiana.
Yeah.
Like there's some stuff in the works, but I can't say much right now because like I'm working on stuff and me and Seth are working on stuff for like other things.
Yeah.
Because the stuff we got lined up, like I gotta do some stuff to get a. I got my visa ready. I know I'll be in Germany next year at some point.
Hell yeah.
So if you ever need to play a Death Open Air, I definitely suggest hitting up Luca from Stillbirth
Yeah. Cool.
because I feel like Luca would be like, yeah, come out. The way he freaking convinces people, I swear.
Yeah, we definitely want to try to like get out of the US next year. Maybe not like cuz the thing is like with where we're at as a band, um the growth that Orbital Gate had was so spontaneous um that we're at a point where like we could be touring, but none of us have touring experience and we don't have the money right now. Like whenever we're touring or touring, we doing weekend runs, or if we have any, like we have a tour in July that's like a week long, we're just renting a van, and that shit's expensive because we don't have the money to buy a van either. Because when you buy a van, you have to like now you're responsible for all the issues that come with owning a van and maintenance and all that, and it's just a constant money sink. And we want to get to that point eventually, but we're very new to it. So touring is something we're kind of all figuring out together and like working towards making happen. um like after we played our first show, like a week later, I got hit up to do a full 3-week US and Canada tour with Necrotic Gorebeast, and we weren't able to make it happen just because none of us were in a position to be able to do that. And I don't want to have to turn that type of shit down. So we're trying to work towards that. Next year, we want to try to get into Canada, which shouldn't be hard at all. Maybe somewhere in Europe, but
Oh yeah.
I mean, we haven't even played much in the US. So that's the main focus right now.
Oh yeah, like Necro Grower Beast is freaking brutal as hell.
Oh yeah, we played the Chicago date of the tour that we were offered, that we weren't able to do. So they just had us do the Chicago date, and that shit was fucking awesome.
Yeah, those guys are freaking brutal as fuck. I agree, brutal death metal. I'm not really into deathcore as much as I used to be. Like I have
Yeah,
a
same.
playlist from like some albums from like 2006 to like 2010, then it cuts
Yeah.
off. So I don't think I have any more questions. I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And I know everybody's excited for this interview to come out. I'll have a release date for you when it comes out.
Okay, cool.
So you have a great day. Keep doing what you're doing. If you need like book a show in the Quad Cities, hit up Big Ham Productions. He's the more
Absolutely will
promoter.
do.
So you have a wonderful night.
Sick, thank you. You too.